Hey everyone, what's going on? So, today in this video we're going to be talking about a couple things. As you can see, I'm drawing Naruto in this video, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you guys the line work that's being done before the actual final picture that you see in the video still. The video still is the color version done by @RonLikeTheWind on Instagram. I will leave a link to his social media down in the description. So, as we're going through this, I just want you guys to see my process and everything. I'm getting more into anatomy and everything like that. I have been using it and studying it more and more. Getting comments on my Instagram recently just to definitely practice more. That's fine and everything. So I'm pretty much getting ready to go in on a big kind of, I guess you could say, anatomy binge, and that's just because I want to make sure that I'm getting the forms correct for you guys as well. Another thing I want to talk about too is the progress of this manga. I know I've been talking about it since the year started, so I just want to let you guys know that the progress of this manga is pretty much going. Like, from here we pretty much got our pages coming in the mail, A4 and everything. Make sure you do get A4 manga paper if you do want to create manga yourself. At least that's what I recommend, since I've heard it from other people. And when that comes in, I'm pretty much going to end up using it in order to do these pages traditionally. I have decided to do the pages traditionally because I kind of want to take it from that medium to digital, so maybe in a way it can even enhance my digital skills, because I do like my digital skills. I just think it's more crisp when it comes to traditional, depending on what I'm doing and the art. But then again, I also do like my traditional work as well, which is why I'm hoping mixing these mediums will be the perfect way to actually make this. Again, it will be also available on Webtoons or webcomics, whatever the site's called. I haven't gotten too into it yet, but I am going to upload it on there, and then a couple other comic sites so you guys can read the first volume for free. After that, I probably will open up a Patreon too, and like I'll only charge like maybe $5 for the issue, since this is like a new manga and everything that I'm making, and it's my first one, so that'll be really cool. And another thing I want to talk to you guys too about is the fact that I've started getting into some 3D animation. I'm hoping soon I can bring you guys some animation that's going to be maybe even still my characters from Full Circle into a more 3D format. And what I really want to do as an animator is I want to end up making fight scenes like Nakamura and then Matsumoto too. I really want to end up being able to make fight scenes like those guys one day. So that's kind of the study that I'm trying to go under. I'm still trying to stick within the story and world building process too, but I'm really trying to, for this first manga, make it more battle oriented, so it's more interesting, at least in my opinion. I really grew up on stuff like Naruto and Dragon Ball, and whenever the fight scenes were going, it just got me really excited, and that's something that I want to hopefully be able to master and give to you guys one day. And with that, just know 3D animation is something that I am practicing, and I'm hoping I can get a couple videos out to you guys. If you check the last video, I actually am in a little bit of 3D animation right now, but it's for my motion graphics class. So because of the motion graphics and everything, I made a little trailer for my manga and everything too. And that was pretty fun. I mean, definitely mess around with it. If you ever get into it, try Adobe After Effects. It's really cool. I might even try and do that with some of this animation here soon. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about too is this game I recently played called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It was a really good game and everything, but if I'm gonna have to give it a rating, I would say it's gonna be a solid 7. The game was really cool and everything, but there were just some things in it I could not get into. So first thing being that they kind of tricked us with the whole open world thing, in my opinion. I did like the most of the like stages, I guess you could call them, were open world, but in the end I kind of just felt like the game was just kind of trying to give you a little bit of nostalgia more than give you what it actually was going to give you. Because the main thing that also bothered me too, and why I gave it a hard 7, is the fact that the story switched up, if you guys noticed. So as you're playing the game, some of the cutscenes are different because I guess they decided to make certain things in the game canon according to the videos I've watched, and that to me just didn't sit right, because if there are younger people playing these games for the first time and getting into things like Dragon Ball, it just seems like that's going to make them learn the series differently, and I don't know about that. So that's another reason. And then they definitely damn well did unleash no final flash. Are you serious? No final flash? Bro, that's like the best part of the Cell Saga, and we got none of that. So, okay, going back, yeah, I know I switched up here real quick, but let me just say, that struck me. I was definitely sitting there, just like, what? So, anyways, then I remember in the game 2, whenever you got to the part where when you got to the part where there was no Final Flash, sorry, you then saw Cell just go, I think I'm gonna hold a tournament. And that to me was just wrong, because there was this whole scene where he flies into the city and actually messes everything up just to make the announcement that he's holding the tournament in the first place. So the fact that they cut that out too, I don't even know, man. I mean, it was just a flop. Oh, and then going back, actually, when you played as Trunks, the buff Trunks, you didn't even get to play buff Trunks, because basically they put him in a scene and then that was it. Next time you see him, it was just like, alright, bye buff Trunks. So like, again, it's just crazy how much this game didn't really stick to the original plot. It was cool, it was very nice, but the other part that I just didn't like was how like the combos didn't switch up, and like maybe you could have actually stayed in the forms of the characters that you wanted to be. Like, it would have been really cool to actually be Gogeta, or not Gogeta, sorry, Vegito, or Gotenks the whole time while you're flying around, but instead they just kind of were like, here's these characters for this point in the game, and like, we were shortcutted on this game, long story short, and that's why I have to give it a 7 out of 10. It was a really good game and all, but I mean, once you played it, you kind of, especially if you're a hardcore DBZ fan, you just kind of put it down and left it where it was. At least I did. And that's at least my review on the game. If you pick it up, it's cool, nice single player, but I'm not going to say too much about it. I just really wish they would have taken the time to either give us more story instead of filler scenes and missions, or end up making it so at least all the parts were more accurate. Like, again, Final Flash should have been in there. The ending, I think it was the same, because I can't exactly remember how the end of Dragon Ball went. I'm currently watching Dragon Ball. Gonna go from that to Dragon Ball Z and get a full run through after playing this game. And that's just, like, for me, why I can't give it a full 10. Like, they definitely did good on it, but there's just some things they could have done a little bit better. And then, so going back to it too, I just want to know your guys' thoughts on the game. Just leave a comment down below if you liked it, disliked it. I'm definitely gonna just let you guys know that it was a solid 7 for me. And pretty much after that, I want to talk to you guys about upcoming projects I have. And the upcoming projects that I do have going on are things I've already pretty much talked about, like the animation and all that, but what I'm trying to specifically do is hopefully get some fight scenes out, practice some more anatomy, and I don't know if they'll see it, but by the time this is also posted, I should have my internship application for Saturday AM in, and that's really exciting too, because I love their anthology and everything for all their series. So I'm really hoping that with this I can just end up joining them and maybe leveling up along the way with them as they level up. They're a great company, I love everything they make, so my fingers are very crossed here, and I'm really hoping. And then also, upcoming things that I'm planning on doing too are, I guess you could say, just like more free art. Like, and when I say free art, just stuff that I'm kind of trying to make on my own. Like, I'm done with kind of using references to make copy fan art. I do like copied fan art, but I, in my opinion, want to get better at making my own versions of things, and then just having them look close to the anime. There's not really a way I can describe that, but just know it's going to be more of my own art style, I guess you could say, combined with these different animes if they're going to be fan art from now on. Doing a copy is nice, but I think just for the sake of trying to upgrade my own style, my own artwork, I'm going to just stick to that. So thank you guys for watching. I was going to say, just make sure you smash that like button or subscribe button, and please feel free to share, comment on the video. Just know this is the 3rd or 4th video, I believe, so there will be more coming soon, and I can't really say what it'll be, if it'll be animation or another talk video like this, but I really enjoyed this. Again, to see the final piece of this speed video with the color version and all, please go to the link below and follow Ron Like the Wind and myself. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.